right, hello wine drinking people. Today is Thursday, the 22nd of September. Getting ready to take down a bunch of Chateau Latour tomorrow night. May have a couple seats left going all the way back to 1937, including great vintages like 1959, my favorite old vintage from Bordeaux of all time, 1955. We're going to have some 10 vintages on the table. Dr. Yakem is coming. Going to be an incredible evening. Hey, we've got one of our first offerings on a producer for my trip to New Zealand here. And hey, it just so happens we have the Jules Taylor here at Market 17 on Market 17 on Thursday, the 28th of September. And it's going to be a fantastic dinner, man. I'm really excited about having dinner at Market 17. We've done a lot of events there. These guys do a great job, but I haven't been there for a while. And getting to break bread with Jules. I didn't get to see her when I was in New Zealand. Her significant other, George Elworthy, got to tour us through the vineyards and taste us through some wines while we were in Marlborough. And, you know, Jules Taylor, kind of a local legend there. She grew up in the area, worked with Kim Crawford, another one of the local legends in Marlborough, and he sold his company to Constellation for millions and millions. She worked for Constellation for a brief period of time, and working for those two, she got to know pretty much all of the top growers in this region. So she has been able to take her brand, which the first vintage released commercially was 2006, from just a couple thousand cases to 50,000 cases today, which is quite a bit of wine. This is a very competitive market. New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc in this price point, $15 to $20, kind of considered on the expensive side, but she's been able to do it and continue to grow at breakneck pace and just introduce kind of a reserve Sauvignon Blanc. I was really excited to taste the OTQ on the quiet, and this a much richer style, more age-worthy. You're starting to see some people depart from that typical tutti fruity style New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc, which you get that passion fruit, that grapefruit, and a little bit of spiciness, the jalapeno pepper. These wines quite a bit more rich. They spend some time on the leaves, aged in oak as well, oak barrels, older oak barrels, but giving the wine a little more richness. And hey, we've got Pinot Noirs also. That was one of the things that I realized from my trip. These guys have finally figured out the right clones to put in the right places, the right rootstocks, and the Pinot Noirs now, especially the stuff coming from the single vineyard sites. Awatere producing some outstanding Sauvignon Blancs. That's the other valley in Marlborough and south of the main one. And let me tell you, this OTQ Pinot Noir that you're going to try here, 13 and 14, two outstanding vintages. The 13, to me, a little bit more lush, a little bit more forward, very rich. The 14, more balanced, every bit as big, but two great vintages of Pinot we got on the table, and a little late harvest. And come and meet Jules Taylor next Thursday night, the 28th at Market 17. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.